Okay, let's jump into this. Okay, first card we have is Ace of Swords. This is for you guys, Gemini Sun, Moon, and Risings. Ace of Swords. I love the Ace of Swords. This is like this sword that literally, excuse my French, it just cuts through all of the bullshit. It gets you to the truth of the matter immediately. So I love this energy. It's a no bullshit energy. You're getting to the truth. You got logic and focus on your side. Love this energy. So you could be starting something new, or, maybe you're going down a different path. Maybe you're bringing in something new. Maybe you're deciding to go down a completely different path. Could be related to your job. Could be related to your relationships, whether they be romantic or platonic. This can cover just about every aspect of life, but overall there is a new beginning here, and there will be a lot of forward thinking and focused action, and it's like victory is very, very near with this energy. So you guys are definitely on your game, and you're going after victory. This can also signify the birth of a child. Just throw that out there for a few of you that this may resonate with. And a lot of times this card signifies that you have definitely risen out of a much more difficult situation, but you are so much more stronger and so much more focused than you were previously. So that difficult situation and coming out of it, you're rewarded with the Ace of Swords here. So this is beautiful to start with. Okay, for our circumstances card, we have the Nine of Wands. So this is about being prepared to handle any type of adversity that comes your way. And you see he has a bit of a bleeding wound there because he's already been in battles. These do not have to be physical battles. These could be verbal battles. But overall, you were just very much prepared to handle any type of adversity, any type of difficulties, anything that comes your way. You will stand your ground. You will defend yourself. And you'll even defend your friends and family members. And you're definitely ready, willing, and able to defend your beliefs and your value system if need be. You are not afraid. Come at me, because I will beat you. Okay, for our focus, we have the Ace of Cups in the reversed position. So some of you could potentially, for those of you who may be in the beginning of a romantic relationship, it may be very rocky right now. And it's not to say that it's doomed. It could just simply be indicating that this is going to be a very slow involvement. One that's going to take a lot of time. Not something you want to rush into. Now, the Ace of Cups in the reverse position can also indicate that perhaps you may not have your heart open to love. And a lot of times this can stem from being hurt in the past. So, this can indicate that, your heart may not be so open for love. Maybe this doesn't interest you. Maybe you're not wanting to be in a relationship. Maybe that's something you just don't desire. And that's okay. Everyone's different. Not every Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign is going to be the same. So, we will be clarifying these three for certain. Okay, this is your recent past or the energy that is currently passing. So some of you could still be in this energy, but it is moving away. Or this is fully in your past, but it would be your recent past. Here we have the Sun. So it looks like you guys have achieved a goal that you had been working towards. Maybe this was a relationship goal. Maybe this was a happy marriage. Maybe this was a happy romantic relationship. Maybe this was you obtaining a job or a position that you were going after. But overall, it culminates in happiness. So you achieved something here which brought you much joy and happiness. Now, this card would be the present energy, the here and the now, the present type of energy. We have the Four of Cups in the reversed position. So this shows that you have a renewed interest. Perhaps at some point you went within and you were just pretty much feeling, discontent, dissatisfied with life in general. Maybe you were just bored. But you have come out of that phase and you have a renewed interest in getting out there. You're ready to go out and have a good time. This is the card of really needing passion and adventure and, travel. And this is also a card of, really desiring love as well. This doesn't have to be committed love, but love, admiration, but overall this is a passionate card in the reverse position, and it shows that you're ready to go out and just have a great time. You want to go and hang out with your friends. Maybe you want to go take some trips, maybe you're ready to go out and travel and explore. But your hope and your interest in life in general has returned. So you're ready to face everything that comes your way. Okay, this is the card of your near future. So this could be about 1 to 2 weeks out. For some of you, you could be going through this energy now. Some of you will see this start taking shape over the next week or two. Each person is different. We have the Chariot in the reversed position. So when it's in the upright position, this is about victory through adversity. This is about going after a goal. You have a very specific goal and you're going after it. When it's in the reversed position, you still want to achieve and accomplish obtaining this goal, but unfortunately, in the reverse position, you're experiencing obstacles and delays. Sometimes this can indicate that your health could be affected. You might feel beat down mentally, physically, even emotionally. This is where we can burn ourselves out. So maybe you guys have simply just overworked yourself. But a lot of times we're going after something and we encounter all of these obstacles and just downright frustrations. And sometimes we're just kind of stuck at what is going wrong, what is causing all of these problems to happen. Why does it feel like the more I try, the more I'm failing? Well, there is a need for you to pull back. You need to step back and take a look from a more objective point of view so that you can, first and foremost, allow yourself to regroup and recuperate, because you really do need to rest. But you want to step back and look at the situation objectively to see, is there something that you're missing? Maybe something you didn't plan for while you're trying to achieve this goal. Maybe you're just missing something, and a simple tweaking of your plans could, turn this Chariot right upright. But, a lot of times there is a need to retreat, okay? Because when your plans start falling through and they're not coming together the way that you want them to, sometimes, this can automatically just, make us frustrated and angry. And what you need to do is you just need to retreat. You need to stay calm and retreat. And as I said, just take the time to look at things objectively, because you just may need to tweak something. But some of you do need to retreat, to take a time out to allow your body to heal up, because some of you are just overworking yourselves and just pushing yourself beyond your limits, and this can make you ill. Now, for some of you, this can indicate that you might have an enemy or an adversary, and under this type of energy, it may appear that they are doing better than you. Maybe they're achieving something that you want, maybe the same type of goal you're going after. And so that can cause anger to rise up as well. Again, just retreat. Don't worry about them, retreat, look at the situation objectively, and worry about you. Now, this can also indicate that some of you may have to have some repairs done on your vehicle. Quite often when the chariot comes up in the reverse position, we may encounter some issues with our vehicles. So, hey, if you're into planning, you might want to go ahead and take your car in for some maintenance, and you might be able to prevent yourself from breaking down. Breaking down will cause you to be really frustrated and angry as well. So, yeah, we'll be clarifying this one as well. Okay, this is the card of your attitude, and here we have the Queen of Coins in the reverse position. So, the Queen of Coins, she's in her lower octave here. She's reacting in a rather moody way because she's experienced a material or a financial type of loss. And so she's reacting from being overly moody because this loss has affected her whole entire attitude. And you guys may have experienced a loss of some sort, whether it be of a material item. For some of you, it could be the car, or it could be something else. It could be finances, whatever it may be. There is something that you have lost and you're reacting in a moody way. So try to not focus on the loss so much, because if we are stuck focusing on everything that's gone wrong, everything that's negative, everything that we lost, if we stay focused on those things, then we can literally attract more situations like that to us, like attracts like. So try to find your happy place, so to speak. Try to find something positive to turn your attention to. Try to focus on something positive. And better yet, just, when you encounter this loss, how about just having the attitude, okay, I may have lost this, but I'm not going to let this drag me down. I'm not going to let this make me moody. I'm not going to let this make me withdraw. I'm just going to keep going with my head held high, and I'll achieve what I want. I'll achieve what I'm after. Because if you're very positive and have an attitude like that, in no time you will have this card upright, and you will be achieving exactly what you want. Okay, this would be the position of how other people see you. Here we have the Page of Wands in the reverse position. So this can indicate that you could potentially receive some messages that could be pretty disappointing. So it could be disappointing news. But this could also be maybe you're waiting on a message and you're simply just not getting it. So there could be an issue as far as a delay in receiving a message that you've been waiting on. And this message that you've been waiting on, it might concern a job. It might concern, a creative project that you have going on. This could be many different things. Because, there's still a great desire with this Page of Wands to achieve. The Page of Wands is still very determined. Even when it's in the reverse position, they're still very determined. But they're encountering obstacles. Sometimes the Page of Wands in reverse can actually attract opposition. So you can actually attract someone who is opposed to what you want, which would definitely echo from the Chariot in reverse. This could be someone that's a bit of an adversary or a bit of an enemy. Someone that doesn't want to see you succeed. But don't worry about them. They'll get theirs. You can't wish bad things on people and then expect your life to be fabulous. It doesn't work like that. But overall, this, the Page of Wands, you're still very determined. You're still very confident. But you may encounter some disappointing news. And for some of you, this, could actually be a child in your life. Some of you could receive some disappointing information about a child in your life. Okay, this is the position of hopes and fears. So here we have the Three of Cups in the reverse position. So this is basically indicating a close friendship that is out of balance. It's out of harmony. So we're experiencing issues here. A lot of times gossip can come up, or if it's not gossip, maybe sometimes this would be you potentially saying something without thinking, and this ends up being very hurtful, so then you may need to apologize. But more times than not, I would associate this with gossip. So this seems pretty clear that this would be more on the fear side, because no one really wants to have an altercation with their friends. We would prefer to have this upright so that we are all in harmony and celebrating. But in the reverse, it is the exact opposite. So this seems very much like a fear, what we would not want. For the final outcome card, we have the Ten of Cups. Hello. This is our happily ever after card. So, this could be a happily ever after, as far as, a romantic relationship, if you so desire. But it does not have to be about a romantic relationship or a marriage. This could be simply indicating that you have achieved exactly what you want. Perhaps you've been going after a goal, something that you're very passionate about and something that you love. And this would be you achieving it. And so there is a very strong sense of contentment and happiness because you achieved what you wanted. And this can also be indicating family happiness. Now, for the bottom of the deck, we have the World. So, the World is about karmic rewards. This is like saying, job well done. You've been through it, and you've passed your tests, and now the universe is ready to reward you. So, whatever you may want, if you're trying to go after a job, the World is a wonderful card that can grant you your wish. If it is a relationship that you're after, it can be yours. The World brings us karmic gifts of the best kind. Okay. We have our Ace of Swords. We clarify. And we have Princess of Cups, which is also known as the Page of Cups. So, a lot of times this has to do with receiving romantic and or encouraging type of messages. This could be physical mail, or this could be, email, or, personal messaging, whether it be text message or over a social media site, whatever it may be. But this can indicate that you have messages that will be coming in, and they'll be rather encouraging of your new start. some of them could even be romantic. Some of you may be desiring a romantic relationship and a new start. But for a lot of you, I feel that you're going to be receiving encouragement along with your new start.